show how easy logic is. Look, empty project, right? And hit all the hit enter or choose, I guess, whatever. Okay. Now I'm just gonna have to switch this. Now this is a cheat code, but like you have this session player, it's a drummer, right? You could just like put it on. Honestly, boom bap is kind of played out, but like trap is way too much. But if you put it on hip hop, maybe. Hey. Yo, that's way better. Like my p and my psh, it sounded fucking bad. Alright, back to business. So you can pick a drummer, right? And then, like, I always do this, bro. Then you can, like, right here, it's automatically gonna pop up these groove things, dude. And you, like, make it however complex or intense you want, bro. And, like, how much you want the drums to have a fill. And you can put, like, a swing on it. And then, like, this is, like, the, like, you know, whatever. You can just fuck with all these. Like, listen. That's way too fast. If you kick it at, like, see, but, like, if you wanted to, like, feel like it's slowing the beat down, listen now. I mean, you have nothing to compare it to, but, hey, bro, chill out. Anyways, so now that you have drums, right, that are okay, the next thing you can do is, hit this plus sign right here. Boom. And then just do this MIDI software instrument, right? And then empty channel right there. And then hit create. Yeah. So now, I don't know if you have a MIDI keyboard or not, but I'm gonna do this like I don't have one. If you hit like the what is it? Command and then K, it brings up this keyboard right here. Okay. So like in hip hop, you normally have like your drums, right? And if you hit the letter C, I don't know, maybe it's Command C. Nope, that wouldn't be it. I think you have to have this bitch closed. Yeah, okay. If you just hit the letter C, it cycles on this thing right here, and that's just like your looper. Watch, it's only gonna like get to there, and then it'll kick it back around to 0. So, anyways, if you hit C, it turns that on. I always do that. But anyways, you click on this bass thing right here. Hey, and then you could just like pick whatever, you know. Like if it pulls up freaking alchemy, none of those fucking pulled up alchemy. Shit. Well, okay, so if you come over here, there's this thing called alchemy, right? Alchemy is really what you need. Because inside alchemy, you can go like find a base. And then I click nasty, obviously. And this is all factory shit. But like right here, like check this out. If you press command K, then you got your keyboard. actually, I'll just click it right there, and then I'll drag that out to where it's like the full 8 bars, right? And so when you hit record, it's automatically gonna start from there. But you want to make sure that this thing's on, so you get 4 clicks before, and then you don't need a metronome because your fucking drums are there. So, but I'll just lay something down real quick. Okay. So what I'll do is you have to make sure that the shit that you're playing, that this is clicked. It has to be blinking red, and then to like make sure you hear it, you gotta like it's gotta be orange. Okay. So now this thing is armed to go. So then what you do is you hit the letter R, and then wait 4 clicks. Watch. And then hit the space bar, and then it stops it. And then, so you can hit the space bar again and listen to it. See, but like right here, this is what I'll have to do. Wherever that 4 is at. Okay, I'll hit right here, and then I'll hit Command, and then I'll hit T. Okay. Oops. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, you hit Command T, right? And then that fucking splits these. I don't know what that stands for, but Command T, and you split these. And then now, like this one, like I want to manipulate the drums like way different because the shit's way different. So what you'll do is double click it and then come over here to your main and then go to this one thing and then pick a different one. Or I can even tell it to like follow aggressor, wherever that one is. Oh, right here. So now it will follow like the pattern of this beat, or it's supposed to. I could tell this one to do that too. It might fuck it up, but sometimes it works. Shit. Bam. So now, hit spacebar. You saw how easy that was, and the drummer, like, you never have to program drums again, but obviously these stock drums are they are what they are, but you just double click this right here, DMD, and then like your kick, like if you don't like this one, you just go find a different one, you know? And then you don't like those fucking hi-hats, go find some different ones. You don't like that shaker, go fucking find a different one. But see, it's like set up already as this platinum cuts. So once you have like your shit set up, you can just save it, and then it'll pull it up every it'll pull it up every time. So I recommend just building one kit and then using that. I still haven't done that. I'm all telling you what to do. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Anyways, listen. Yo, I wanna one more instrument. I'll hit this plus thing. Make sure it's empty, and then I'll honestly, if I hit piano, and then so you see how that one's still, you gotta turn that shit off, because we're over here now. You gotta always do that shit, and then Command K. Maybe I'll fucking. That's pretty cool. And weird and different. But so there's like your piano, and if you obviously it comes with like presets, whatever the fuck. But I bought this one thing. It's called Easy Mix. So I just put that bitch on everything, right? And then I'll come over here and I'll find the keyboard, and then I'll just like solo it. S means solo. Hey, man, his mom's gonna wake up. He's gonna get fucking in trouble. Okay. I know this won't apply to you. Okay. It's a little bit of reverb or whatever. Okay. And then we'll turn that solo off. There you go. Yo. They both work, but hold it. So then you get this mic working, right? And you gotta have that shit on. And then if you come over here, there's literally one that's called rap. Actually, you could just search it. If you type in rap, whoa, fuck.
Mommy.
Wow. This shit is loud. Okay, but that just turns on a compressor and EQ. But I'll turn them off. Okay, but anyways, so once those are there, then okay, you hit Command A, which means like Command A, which is like select everything, and then Command C, and then scoot this thing like over here at the end, and then Command V like a bunch of times, you know. And then you have like a whole beat, and then you turn this. You gotta press C to turn that shit off, and then start this at the beginning, and then you could have your count in or whatever, but then normally for latency you gotta have that shit turned off, but then you just hit the letter R. Hey, what's up, motherfucker? I say, hey, motherfucker. Nah, I'm just playing. Yo, check it, bitch. What? Yo, check it, wait. what? Yo, check it. Check my level. Alright, check it. Okay, that was like enough. Okay, now, I'll hit spacebar to listen. Whoops, you have to press C again, I forgot. Hey, what's up, motherfucker? I say, hey, motherfucker. Nah, I'm just playing. Yo, check it, bit, what? Yo, check it, wait, what? Yo, check it. Check my levels. Alright, check it. Hey, what's up, motherfucker? So yeah, whoops. Yeah, check it. Yeah, swoop. Alright, so you get how to do it, right? I'm gonna unplug this. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, and then you just like press right here. As long as you have this selected, hit Command D to duplicate it, and then like duplicate a bunch, and then you could just like, mute this one, and then fucking whoa. Well, there's feedback, but because I'm on the wrong mic, but you know what I'm saying? Flick that, and then just boom, hit it again. Boom, hit it again a bunch of times, right? A bunch of times. Don't mess with none of that shit. Just keep ripping them, and then once you're done, okay, like once you have something that you like and your levels are whatever, and you want to export it, you go to File, and then you go to Bounce, and then you go to Project or Section. What? What? Oh, you okay? Hold up. Okay, I'm back. I'll probably have to cut that out. But anyways, so once you have like, okay, let me get rid of this. This is where all your shit's at, right? Like if it's an audio track, it'll have like all this, like all your effects and all that shit. You can do guitars or whatever. But like that's how you open and close it. And then same with that. But anyways, once you get your shit and it looks like this, you know, so you can press C and get that thing later, and then stretch it like the entire length of that, right? And then you go File, Bounce, Project or Section, and then it's gonna ask you a bunch of dumb shit. But make sure that MP3, if you want an MP3 or whatever, and then yeah, whatever that says, and then it'll ask you what you want to save it as, and like I'll just do whatever the fuck that means. Anyways, I just save it to my desktop, and you bounce it. Now, okay, wait. Before you do this though, hold up. Okay, I fucked up. Hold up. Hey, I did this rookie ass shit. Hold up. Okay, what you actually have to do is because these are MIDI tracks, right? Hey, I'm gonna hit Command A and select everything. You have to right click it and then hit convert to new audio files, okay? And then, yeah, whatever the fuck. Just hit save. I don't care about that. You're not supposed to do it to your vocals, but since we don't care, then I don't care. It's not gonna affect anything. Okay, so anyways, like, my son came up and just deleted everything, and I'm not even gonna freak out or whatever. I'm gonna show you the other cool way to make beats, okay? Over here, this little circle thing, this has like all of Apple's loops, right? Come over to this loop thing, dude. And then, there's like all these royalty free loops. Shit's fire. Okay, and like it doesn't matter. Like that one's in 100, right? So I'll pull this bitch in and like make it like 67, right? And then like it'll take this 100 BPM one and like make it fit 67. It'll like, obviously it sounds a little warped or whatever, but I was just letting you know that's like how that shit works. But well, actually, we gotta start with the beats. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, just drag it and just put it right here. And then that's an audio file that you just stretch like this. Okay, put that bitch back on. And then, so we got a beat. And then now you can, obviously, whatever. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, that's fire. Okay, just bring that shit in even though it's MIDI. Oh, that sounds terrible. Yeah, that sounds bad. Oh shit, dude, I made a beat with this. Anyways, check it. And then we're gonna just like loop that shit. Okay. And for this demonstration, those are both audio. If it's green, that means it's a MIDI. right click this shit whenever you get the shit that the way that you want it, and then you do pounds. You gotta you gotta convert it, but if you just hit bounce, because you have to bounce that shit to an audio file. I don't know why. Or maybe. Oh yeah. You have to export it as an audio file. Okay. So then whatever the fuck, just hit export. It should just do it right under it. It didn't do it. That's weird. Yeah, let's do that. Where the fuck is it putting it though? I don't know. Oh yeah, right here, dumbass. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know where the fuck it put it, but it's supposed to convert that shit. This is being dumb. Bounce in place, what the fuck? Maybe that's what you're supposed to. Oh, maybe you're supposed to bounce it in place. Whatever. So then you want to turn this MIDI one off, or even like get rid of it. You can delete it. It's dead. So now these are all audio files. This is like what the fuck? I don't know what that is. But you're gonna want to delete it, and then delete it, and then you already know how to do the audio because of yeah. You already know how to do it. I showed you. But anyways, now to export it, you have to have it like this, and make sure it's everything's selected. But okay, say I don't like the volume there or whatever. This is where you you can click on this thing right here. Whoa. Man, I'm like retarded right now. Oh. Turn that thing on. Oh, okay, right up here. You have to turn this thing on. It looks like this. I don't know why. But like right here, then you come over here to volume, and then like the main volume, and then whatever the shit is, or like pan, you could pan it. So like right now, you could draw in like how you want it panned, you know? Whoa. Like if you wanted to do some weirdo stuff like this. And then so that's the panning. And then if you go to volume, you know, like you could start it low. And then have it climb and like do whatever you want, shit like this. Okay, and then turn that shit back off. Okay, I really like what we have, okay. So I'm gonna select it all and then just hit this thing right here. And then I don't really know about numbers and shit. I'll stop at 48. Okay. And then now you gotta have this shit right here. Make that bitch all the way yellow. Okay, now you go to file. And then you go to bounce, project or section. And then all that dumb shit. And then what you would normally do is like bring in a new. So you close that shit, whatever. And then you'd like bring this in. What the fuck? Oh. So you just want this single track, and then you could EQ it and all that shit, but like I'll put this knock on it. And then also, what the fuck is it? A multi pressure. Um, what the fuck? And then, also, there's a mastering assistant that I never used. My old computer didn't have this. And, well, fucking, no. What the fuck? Why is it doing that? Well, yeah. It's just being fun tonight. I'm not even mad. But anyways, you saw what I was doing. That's how you do it. It's just easy, bro.